watching Gibbs Montreal beer review. Kind of weird. I'm doing the beer review on the Monday night. I never actually do that, but it's going to end up being uploaded probably at the end of the week. But anyway, today the reason for this is because I really want to try this beer. Now this is Samuel Adams Boston Lager. This is a beer that most craft beer drinkers in the States recognize. I would dare say everybody recognizes this, even if they haven't tried this. This has been recommended by many people. Just to mention a few: Chad from Chad's Beer Reviews, Jeremy from the High Valley Beer Reviews. Even my own dad recommended this to me. This is a very acclaimed beer. Kind of started the whole craft beer revolution in the States. Now, it's brewed by the Boston Beer Company in Boston, Massachusetts, of course, and this is a flagship beer of Samuel Adams brand. The way I see it is that it's not a microbrewery anymore, but it's certainly still a craft brewery, because they do produce quality stuff, and this is it's a dark kind of lager, darker. It's not a black lager, dark lager, but it's certainly different from all the macros. It's a very good alternative from what I've heard and seen, and it's brewed without any junks. That's probably the best part about it. Now, this is a 12-ounce bottle they started selling this summer in the liquor store here in Montreal. It's kind of expensive, but I think they dropped the price a little, so I think it's gotten more affordable. Let me just read the label. Award-winning Samuel Adams has led a return to flavorful American beer. Samuel Adams uses only classic ingredients and traditional brewing methods. 355 mils, 4.8% ABV. All the information here. That's about it. Let's review it. I really like the bottle overall. It's a standard American type 12 ouncer, but it's got the Sam Adams imprinted on the glass, and the cap's kind of nice as well. Nice and plain, but very nice. So open it up, and unfortunately that's the only Sam Adams you can get in this province, at least in Canada, in Quebec. But hopefully they're going to bring more beers. Since I'm going to use my Sapporo glass, I have a problem with choosing the glass for lager because I only have a tumbler pint glass, but we'll go with this lager glass. I'm going to pour it to the center because it's a small bottle. I want to get most of it. They also started selling Rogue Dead Guy Ale in these Montreal liquor stores, which I bought. I'm going to review that sometime next month, probably. Well, this is a glass that gives you a huge head. It's probably too much. So I'm going to come back to you in a sec while this is settled. Alright, we're back. The pour is settled. Orange kind of colored body, medium carbonation, so a bit darker than your typical lager, slightly amber maybe. The head is kind of white, maybe off-white, and very soapy, so bigger, larger bubbles. Maybe that has to do with the pour method I used. As far as the nose, very reminiscent of American Pale Ale actually, which I love. Probably one of my favorite styles. So very floral kind of hoppiness in the nose with a bit of pine and citrus. Also some nice caramel background. Yeah, very nice combination. Loads of lacing. Let's give it a try. Nice and mild. Yeah, this is similar to a pale ale, but it's definitely milder and a bit more sweeter. So you get a very nice caramel background. Very balanced too. It's not too sweet. Definitely less grainy than your macro lagers, which is a very good thing in this case. Taste some hops with that citrus trying to it. All I can say is very enjoyable. That's said for throughout the whole, every sip I make, throughout every sip, it's very enjoyable. very good beer. I'm glad I tried this. Samuel Adams Boston Lager. I'll come back in a sec with my final words, but you probably, if you're watching this, probably know that this is good. You've probably heard good things about it, and you know, my take on it just proves the same thing. Very good beer. Right, I'm back. Very good beer. It's not the best thing I've ever tried, but it's very, very good. It certainly stood up to expectations. Didn't disappoint me. Impressed me quite a bit. Very enjoyable. Very easy drinking. As I've said, there's a nice caramel background to it, with a nice mild kind of hoppy bite, with those nice piney, citrusy kind of notes. Very, very balanced. I found the good thing about this is a very balanced finish. Very different from all the macro lagers. Well, different from that. No dry, lingering dryness in your mouth. It's a bit bready, a bit sweet, but the dryness is very balanced and mild. So overall very enjoyable. Look at the lacing, it's quite impressive too. It's probably very fresh. Fortunately, it's not very well distributed in Canada, even in Ontario where it's sold, but I think it's still rather expensive. But if you're in the States, and it's probably not used to you, but this is a very good beer. Samuel Adams. If you haven't tried this, go and try it. It's probably everywhere in the States. So yeah, my dad watches this, probably not, but I finally tried this. But anything that's as good as this beer deserves a 9 out of 10, I think. Just like that Creamore Springs I reviewed, it's kind of similar to that, but this is a bit more on the malty side, less on the fruity, hoppy kind of side. But still, 9 out of 10 for Samuel Adams Boston Lager. Couldn't find anything wrong with this beer. The only reason I'm not giving this a 10 is probably because can't yet, make it my favorite beer at this point. I'm probably going to have to drink some time and come back to this. But it's, very good beer. Try this if you haven't. If you have, try another one. Drink some more of these. Thanks for tuning in and staying with me, and I'll see you guys later. Cheers.